Hello students, how are you? I hope you all are well. So today I am going to start your next exercise, 16.2 exercise. Okay, in my previous videos I had already started your 16th chapter quadrilaterals and I had solved 16.1 exercise in my previous video. And those students who has not seen that videos, they must see the videos to understand the concept and also this exercise. Okay, today I am going to start your next exercise, 16.2 exercise. Okay, in this exercise there are only first 9 sums in your syllabus, so you have to solve only first 9 sums, and today I am going to explain you that how you can solve these sums, and all these sums are related to the concept of a parallelogram. Only all these 9 sums are related to the parallelogram, so you have to understand first of all what is a parallelogram. Okay, now you can see what is a parallelogram. You can see through the definition, a quadrilateral in which both pairs of opposite sides are parallel is called a parallelogram. So you can see this side AB and DC is a one pair, and this side BC and AD is also a one pair. So basically in a parallelogram opposite sides are always parallel, so that is why it is called a parallelogram. So you can see AB is parallel to DC, and this arrow is showing that these two lines, this AB side and this DC sides are parallel, and this BC and AD both are parallel. So like this way, in a parallelogram always both pairs of opposite sides are parallel. So this is a parallelogram. Okay, now we have to understand some more things related to the parallelogram, and then I will start the sums. So okay, now you can see in a parallelogram the first important point is opposite sides are equal. So as we had already discussed that this AB and this DC both lines are parallel, and also these two lines are equal, means the total length of this AB is equal to this DC, and also the total length of this BC is equal to this AD. So basically the opposite sides are equal. And the next important point is opposite sides are parallel. So this is already clear to you that in a parallelogram the opposite sides are parallel. So means the opposite sides are parallel and equal. Okay, now see the third point, opposite angles are equal. Okay, now this is very important, you have to see this one. In a parallelogram the opposite angles are always equal. Okay, now you can see this A is angle is exactly opposite to this angle C. So basically this angle A is equal to this angle C. So basically this angle A is equal to angle C. So opposite angles are always equal, and also this angle B is equal to its opposite angle, that is D. So you can see angle B is also is equal to angle D. So okay, this is very important thing you have to understand. In a parallelogram always opposite angles are equal. This A angle is equal to angle C, and this B angle is equal to angle D. So okay, now see its fourth part, diagonals bisect each other. So it is very important, as I already explained you in my previous video in 16.1 that what is the diagonal. This AC is called the diagonal, and also this BD called the diagonal of this parallelogram. Okay, now see important point is diagonals bisect each other. So when I will draw this diagonal AC, and this diagonal AC bisect this diagonal BD. Okay, now how you can see, we can take the example to explain this concept. Suppose the total length of this diagonal AC is equal to 6 centimeter. So just suppose the total length of this diagonal is, suppose AC is equal to 6 centimeter like this. The total length of this AC is 6 centimeter, and suppose the total length of this BD diagonal is equal to suppose 4 centimeter. So if I will draw these two diagonals, then these two diagonals are bisecting each other. Means if I will draw this BD diagonal on this AC, then BD diagonal bisect this diagonal, means it divides this AC length is equal to into total 2 lengths. Means you can see the total length of this diagonal AC is 6 centimeter, and if I will draw this diagonal BD, then this total length will be divided into 2 same lengths. How you can see, then this 6 centimeter can be of 3 centimeter, means this total length can be of 3 centimeter, and this total length is also of 3 centimeter. So basically this BD diagonal bisecting this AC diagonal into 2 equal lengths. So also if I will draw, suppose that length of this BD diagonal is 4 centimeter, and if I am drawing this AC diagonal, then again this AC diagonal is bisecting this diagonal also, means if it has total length 4 cm, then it will become 2 cm, and also it will become 2 cm. So like this way, this diagonal bisecting, these two diagonals are bisecting each others into two equal lengths. So I hope this is clear to you. Okay, now see its fifth part, each diagonal bisect the parallelogram. Okay, what is the meaning of this thing? Suppose if I will draw this diagonal AC like this way, if I will draw this diagonal AC, then this diagonal AC is dividing this parallelogram into two parts. So you can see this ADC is the first part and this ABC is the second part, means this diagonal is dividing this parallelogram into two triangles. So if I will write down these two triangles separately, then it will look like this way. You can see this A, this D and this C, and of course if I will write down its lower part like this, it will look like this. So this is C, of course this B and this A. So like this way, this diagonal is dividing this parallelogram into two parts. But here is an important thing, that is, if I will take this triangle ABC and if I will placing this triangle over this triangle ADC, then it will completely overlap this ADC triangle, means it will completely covers, means if I will take, again listen carefully, if I will take this ABC triangle and if I am placing this triangle over this triangle ADC, then this triangle ABC will completely covers this triangle ADC. So it means this diagonal AC is dividing this parallelogram into two equal parts. So basically it is bisecting this parallelogram. So bisecting means it is dividing this parallelogram into two equal parts. So this, it means also the area of this ADC triangle will be is equal to ABC triangle, and also if I will take this ABC and if I am folding it like this, then it will completely overlapping or covers this triangle ADC. And also the same thing will happen if I will draw this diagonal BC like this. So again this BD diagonal, again this BD diagonal is dividing this parallelogram into two equal parts. So you can see if I will take this DCB triangle, if I am folding like this, then it will completely overlapping this ADB. So it means the total area, means the area of this triangle ABD and area of this triangle BDC is also equal. So it means both diagonals are bisecting parallelogram. So I hope this is clear to you. So the last point is adjacent angles are supplementary. So it is a very important point that we have to use while solving the sums. So you have to understand this 6th point very well, that adjacent angles are supplementary. Okay, what are supplementary angles? The sum of the angles if is 180, means suppose two angles are given to you. If the sum of these two angles is 180, then we can say that these two angles are supplementary angles. So okay, in this case, the adjacent angles in a parallelogram, the sum of these adjacent angles is always equal to 180. Okay, what are the adjacent angles? Suppose if I am taking this angle A, then this angle B can be the adjacent angle, and this angle also D is an adjacent angle of this angle A. But at a one time we can take only two angles. Suppose if I am taking this angle A and angle B, then the sum of this angle A plus angle B is equal to always 180. And if I am taking this angle D with this angle A, even in this case you can see the sum of this angle A is equal to the sum of this angle A with angle D is equal to 180. So basically the sum of adjacent angles in a parallelogram is always equal to 180. So you can take the angle of B also. Suppose if I am taking angle B, then the sum of these two angles angle A plus angle B is equal to 180. If I am taking angle C with this angle B, even in this case the sum of this angle B plus angle C is always equal to 180. So these are the adjacent angles. You can take also another examples, means you can take another angles also. If you are taking angle C, and the sum of this angle C with its adjacent angle B is equal to 180. And if we are taking C and angle D also, then the sum of this angle C plus the sum of this angle D is also 180. So basically all these angles are adjacent angles, but at a single time we can use only two angles. We can take any two angles, but the sum of these two angles, if we are taking like this angle B, then the sum of this angle B plus A is 180. Or if we are taking angle B with C, then the sum of this B with C is also 180. And if we are taking angle D, then the sum of this angle D with A is also 180. And if we are taking angle D and C, then the sum of these two angles are always is equal to 180. So basically we have to take only the adjacent angles, means the neighbor angles. So you can take A and in its neighbor you can see angle B is here and also angle D is here. So but at a single time we can use only one angle, and the sum of these two angles or the sum of these two angles is equal to 180. So I hope this is clear to you. So now I am going to start its sums. You have to see this one also carefully. So okay, now see its first sum. Okay, in the first sum you can see the statement, two adjacent angles of a parallelogram are equal, find the angles. What is the name of this parallelogram? So we have to find that which kind of this parallelogram is. So first of all we have to find the parallelogram, means the angle of the parallelogram. So what is given here, two adjacent angles of a parallelogram are equal. So we can take any two adjacent angles. So I am just posing this angle, this is only a rough sketch first of all. So here I am just posing this angle A and angle B, these two adjacent angles. So means first of all given is two adjacent angles of a parallelogram are equal. So let's suppose this angle A is x and its adjacent angle is also x. Because of these two angles are given to us, these two angles are equal. So let's suppose angle A is equal to x and of course angle B is equal to x. So first of all this is given to us that the two angles are equal. These two adjacent angles are equal. So now we know very well that just I had explained to you that the sum of its two adjacent angles is always equal to 180. Means these two angles are supplementary. So that is why the sum of these two angles is 180. So we will use this property. The sum of its adjacent angles is 180, means angle A plus angle B is equal to 180. So put the values here. X plus x is equal to 180, then x plus x is 2x is equal to 180, and then take this x here and take this 2 into the denominator, then it will become 90. After dividing it will become 90. So it means angle A is 90, means angle x is 90. So in this way this angle A is also of 90 degree and this angle B is also of 90 degree. So okay, in this way we found the angle A is of 90 degree and also this angle B is of 90 degree. So means these two angles are, A angle is 90 degree and angle B is 90 degree. Now we have to find this angle D and angle C also, but I had already explained you when I was explaining the properties of the parallelogram, the opposite angles are always equal. So means if we found this angle and this angle, then we don't need to calculate this angle C and D. By the property we can directly write down this angle A is equal to angle C, because the opposite angles of a parallelogram are always equal. So angle A is equal to angle C and this angle A is of 90 degree, then of course this angle C is also of 90 degree. So write down this 90 degree here, and in this case also this angle B is equal to its opposite angle D also. So like this way angle D is equal to angle B. So angle B is also of 90 degree. So we can directly write down this angle D is also of 90 degree. So like this way we found all the angles of this parallelogram. So in this case you can see ABC only a rough sketch. ABCD parallelogram is only a rough sketch because of we have to start the sum with a rough sketch. But after finding the exact angles, if I will draw this geometrically, then it will look like this. So this case is of a rectangle, means in a rectangle opposite sides are equal and parallel, you can see, and also this BC is equal to AD and also parallel, but each angle is of 90 degrees. So you can write down on your copy that this kind of parallelogram is a rectangle. So I hope this is clear to you. It is a very easy sum. You have to try by yourself also. Okay, now see its second sum. The measure of two adjacent angles are in the ratio 5:4. Find all the angles of the parallelogram. So okay, in this case the two adjacent angles, the ratio of two adjacent angles are given to us. So first of all draw this rough sketch like this way ABC, and suppose again I am taking these two adjacent angles, means angle A and angle B. We are just supposing the ratio of two these angles are given to us, means the ratio of these two angles are given to us. So in this case you can see angle A ratio B is equal to 5:4. So means the ratio of two adjacent angles, angle A and angle B. Again, in previous cases, in previous videos, I had explained you that how we can remove this ratio. We can multiply this 5 and this 4 with the single variable. So means we can suppose the angle A can be is equal to this 5 into x is 5x, and this angle B is also 4 into x is 4x. So like this way we can suppose this angle A is 5x and this angle B is 4x. Now we know very well that the sum of the adjacent angles in a parallelogram is equal to 180. So the sum of this angle A and angle B is equal to 180. Now put the values. Angle A is 5x, angle B is 4x is equal to 180. 5 plus 4 is 9x is equal to 180. Then x is equal to 180 by 9 is equal to 20. So now you can see in this case we found the value of x, that is 20. Now put the value of this x here. So we can exact find the values of this angle A. The angle A is equal to 5x, means 5 multiplied by x, the value of x is 20 here. So put the value 20, 5 to the 100. So like this way 5 into 20 is 100. So means angle A is of 100 degree. And now you can see the angle B is 4x, 4 into x, then 4 into x is x, the value of x is 20, 4 into 20 is 80. So like this way we find the value of this angle A is 100, and of course this angle B is of 80 degree. So like this way we can find out the values. Now we have to find other two angles also. So now in this case, in the case of parallelogram, as I already explained you, that we can directly write down this angle A is equal to angle C. Why? Because of in a parallelogram opposite angles are always equal. So means angle A is equal to angle C, and of course angle A is of 100 degree, then angle C is also of 100. So now you can see this angle B is also is equal to this angle D. So in the case of angle D is equal to angle B, because of opposite angles are equal, and angle B is of 80 degree, then of course angle D is also of 80 degree. So like this way we find this value, the value of C is also of 100 degree and this D is of 80 degree. So like this way we can find out the values of all the angles of a parallelogram. So I hope this is clear to you. So okay, now you can see its third sum. In your third sum you can see the one side of the parallelogram is 25 centimeter more than its adjacent side. Find the measure of its side if its parameter is 170 centimeter. Okay, first of all this sum is not related to the angles of the parallelogram. This time we have to find out the sides of the parallelogram. So you can see here one side of the parallelogram is 25 centimeter more than its adjacent side. Okay, first of all we have to select the adjacent sides. If I am taking this AB, then of course this BC is an adjacent side of this AB, and also this AD is an adjacent side of this AB. So at a one time we can take only two sides, adjacent sides. So that is why I am taking this AB and this BC. So you can see, first of all I am supposing the length of this AB is x centimeter. You can take this AB is x centimeter. Then how we can find out this BC? Because of this second side is 25 centimeter more than its adjacent side. So if this side is x centimeter, then this side is 25 centimeter more than this side. So if this side is x, then it will become x plus 25, because of BC is 25 centimeter more than this AB. So like this way first of all we can suppose the values. Okay, now you can see this AB is of x centimeter and then this BC is of x plus 25 centimeter. So the next thing is given, that is the parameter of the parallelogram. What is the meaning of the parameter? Parameter is the sum of all the sides of the parallelogram, means the sum of this AB plus BC plus CD plus DA is equal to this 170. So this is given to us. So another thing is also here, if this AB is x centimeter, then we know that the opposite sides of the parallelogram are always equal, then it will also is of x centimeter, and if this BC is x plus 25 centimeter, then of course this AD is also of x plus 25 centimeter. So like this way the parallel sides are equal, so we can suppose this DC and this AD also. So now you can see the sum of all the sides of the parallelogram is given, that is 170. So in this case AB plus BC, of course this AB plus BC plus CD plus DA, the sum of all the sides of the parallelogram is 170. So now put the values. This AB is x, BC is x plus 25, then of course CD is x, and of course this dA is x plus 25 is equal to 170. Okay, now this x plus x plus x plus x is become 4x, 25 plus 25 will become 50. Now take 50 in the left hand side, subtract this, 170 minus 50 will become 120, and after dividing this 120 with this 4 it will become 30. So the value of x is in this case is 30. So in this case the value we had supposed, the value of AB is x, now this is 30, the value of x is 30, so it means AB is of 30 centimeter. Then BC, how we can find out this BC? Of course BC is x plus 25, then it will become, the value of x is in this case is 30 plus 25, so it will become 55 centimeter. So like this way this AB is 30 centimeter, this BC is 55 centimeter, and also because of AB is equal to, because of this AB is equal to this DC, so the value of this DC is also 30 centimeter, and of course BC is equal to this AD, and the value of BC is 55 centimeter, and then of course the value of this AD is also 55 centimeters. So like this way we can find out the values. So okay students, now I am leaving its fourth sum because of it is very easy, you have to try by yourself. So now you can see its fifth sum. In the fifth sum you can see in a parallelogram ABCD, this statement is given to us in your book. You can see also, first of all the side of AB is given, that is 3x plus 2, DC is given, that is 5x minus 8, and also it is given this angle A is double of angle B. So these conditions are given to us, so we have to find out the angles and also the length of AB. So this sum we have to solve into two parts. So first of all, in the first case we will find out the length of this AB, then after that we will solve the angles also. So you can see first of all this AB side is given, this is 3x plus 2, and this DC side is given, that is 5x minus 8. You can draw also rough sketch. AB is 3x plus 2 and DC is 5x minus 8. So now you can see, we know that we had already understand the properties of the parallelogram. What is this AB side is equal to this DC side in the case of a parallelogram. So we will use this property to find out the value of x. So how we can use? So see this one, AB is equal to DC because of opposite sides of a parallelogram are equal. So you can see this 3x plus 2 is equal to 5x minus 8. Now take the variable terms on one side and the constant term on the other side, then this 3x then 5x will become minus 5x, then of course this minus 8 is here, and if I will take this minus 2 here, then this plus 2 here, then it will become minus 2. So now you can see 3x minus 5x will become minus 2x, and of course minus minus is plus, 8 plus 2 is minus 10. Then take this minus 2 into the denominator. After cancellation, minus is cancelled with this minus, and then after cancelling it will become 5. So the value of x in this case is 5. So now we can use this 5 to find the exact value of this AB. So the AB is given to us, that is 3x plus 2. Now put the value of x here, then it will become 3 into 5 plus 2, 5 3 is a 15 plus 2, and 15 plus 2 will become 17 centimeters. So like this way we can find out the length of this side AB. So okay, now in the second part you can see we have to find this time angles of the parallelogram also. So here you can see it is given that this angle A is equal to the double of angle B. So means this condition is given to us. So this time we can suppose, let's suppose the angle of B is equal to y. Okay, why I had not used here x? Because of x is already used in the same case. So now we are just changing the variable. So you can see, just suppose the angle of B is equal to y, then this angle A is double of angle B, so it will become 2y. You can see angle B is y, just suppose angle B is y, then angle A is 2y. So like this way angle A will become 2y and angle B is y. So like this way we can suppose. Now we know the condition, the sum of the adjacent angles in a parallelogram is equal to 180. So you can see this angle A plus angle B is equal to 180, and now you can see 2y plus y is 3y is equal to 180. Then take this 3 in the denominator. After dividing this 180 with this 3, it will become 60. So the value of y is 60, means the value of angle B is, in this case you can see, is 60. And now you can see the angle of A is also 2y, means 2 into 60, so it will become 120. So like this way the exact values of angle A and B are, the angle A is 120 degree and angle B is 60 degree. So we know that the opposite angles are equal. So like this way, angle C is equal to angle A. So angle C is also is equal to 120 degree, and this angle B is equal to angle D. Then of course this angle D is also of 60 degree. So like this way we can find out the values of the parallelogram. So okay, now you can see its 7th part. Okay, now I am leaving its 6th part. This is very easy also. So you can take also the hint from the 7th part, because of 6th sum is very similar to the 7th sum. Okay, while solving 7th sum I will also explain you that how you can solve it 6th part. Then you have to try this 6th part by yourself. Okay, now see in your 7th sum, in ABCD, angle B is 2x plus 25 and angle D is 4x minus 5 is given to us. So this time the angles are given, angle B and angle D. So in this case we have to find out the value of x and also all the angles of the parallelogram. So how we can find out these values? So I had drawn this rough sketch also. You can see here this ABCD is a parallelogram. So B angle is given, that is 2x plus 25, and angle D is given 4x minus 5. So means this angle B and this angle D is given to us. So how we can solve this one? We know that the opposite angles of the parallelogram are equal. So in this case angle B and angle D are opposite angles. So angle B is equal to angle D. So put the value of angle B is here 2x plus 25 and D is 4x minus 5. Then take this 2x and of course this 4x in the left hand side. 2x minus 4x is equal to this minus 5, and when we will take this plus 25 here, it will become minus 25. Now you can see 4x minus 2x is minus 2x, and of course this minus 5 minus 25 is minus 30, because minus minus is plus. Then x become minus 30 by minus 2. So cancel the negative signs, and also this 30 divides by this 2, so it will become 15. So in this case we found the value of x, that is 15. So now we can find out the exact values of angle B and angle D also. So just in a one angle you have to put the value of x. So I am putting the value of x in angle B. You can see angle B is equal to 2x plus 25. So the angle x, the value of x is 15. Put here this value, then 2 into 15 plus 25, then 15 to the 30 plus 25, then 30 plus 25 is 55. So like this way we can find out the value of angle B. So it is 55. So the value of angle B is 55. So like the same way the value of angle D is also of 55. So now this time we have to find out this value A, means angle A and angle C also. With the help of this B we can find out the angle A. How you can see this angle A and this angle B, both angles are adjacent angles, and we know that the sum of these two angles is equal to 180. So in this case you can see angle A plus angle B is equal to 180. Now put the value of B here, then angle A plus 55 is equal to 180. So take this 55 on the right hand side. After subtracting this 55 from 180, it will become 125. So like this way we can find out the angle A. So it is 125. So like the same way this angle is opposite to angle C. So opposite angles are always equal in the case of parallelogram. So angle C is also of 125 degree. Okay, this is the answer. But as I had already told you that the sixth sum, the previous sum is related to this part. How? You can see in your previous sum, you can see from the book, in your sixth sum only for one angle is given to you, means all these angles are not given to you in your previous case, in your sixth sum. So this angle is only given to you. So with the help of this angle, first of all you have to find out the value of this angle. How you can find out? Of course by applying the same method. The sum of these two adjacent angles is 180. So by doing this way you can find out the value of this angle B, and then this value is equal to this value, and of course this value is equal to this value. So like this way you can calculate all the angles. So okay, now you can see its 8th part. In your 8th part I made the diagram also, and the things which we have to find I had also written here. You can also match from the book. This diagram first of all is given to us A, B, C and D, and you can see in this case we have to find out this angle OAB, means we have to find out this angle OAB, and then we have to find out this angle OCB, and then we have to find out angle this ADC. So how we can solve this one? It is very easy, although it looks little bit complicated, but it is very easy. So when I will solve this one, you have to watch this one carefully, and then you can easily understand the things. So okay, now first of all you can see this angle AOAD and this angle OCD and this angle COB. So all these angles are given to us. So first of all you have to see this one carefully. If there is two parallel lines, you can see this AB and this DC are parallel lines. So you can write down also here in your rough work, AB and DC both are parallel line. If I will draw a line like this, so like this you can see AC line is here, and if I will draw a transversal which is cutting these two parallel lines at this point and at this point, then these angles, this angle and this angle, these angles are called the alternate angles between the parallel lines. So you can see then this, in this case, this angle and this angle, both angles are equal, and I will also draw if these two angles, even these two angles are alternate angles, you can see between these two parallel lines, then this angle will be is equal to this angle. So this property we will use here. So you can see this angle, so you can see this line and this line, both lines are parallel, so like this way, and this transversal is cutting these two parallel lines, then of course this angle and this angle will be equal because of this angle and this angle, both angles are alternate angles between the two parallel lines. So like this way you can match this condition with this condition which I had explained to you. So then you can see the angle OAB means this angle that we have to find in the first case, angle OAB, this angle will be is equal to angle OCD, means this angle, this one is equal to this angle because of these two lines are parallel and this transversal is cutting these two parallel lines at these 2 points, then this angle will be is equal to this angle. So I had also mentioned the reason here, alternate angles between parallel lines. So you can see angle OAB is equal to angle OCD, and of course this angle OCD is 34 degrees. So in this way we find out the first value, that is angle OAB is equal to this 34 degree. So write down here, means this angle is equal to this angle. So now this time we have to find out this angle also, means OCB. You can see we have to find out this OCB angle. So again we can use the same property. Why? Because you can see again these two lines are parallel and this transversal is cutting these two parallel lines, then the angle that is formed here will be is equal to the angle that is formed here, because of you can see these two angles are also alternate angles between the parallel lines. You can see in your second part angle OCB is equal to angle OAD. So here you can see angle OCB is equal to angle OAD. OAD is already given, OAD is 36, so this angle is also of 36. So you can write down here this angle is also of 36. So like this way we can find out the values. So now we have to find out the value of this angle also, this whole angle. So how we can find out this one, angle ADC? So first of all we can take any one angle, we can take angle A and angle C, because of after that we will use the property of an adjacent angles. So first of all we have to find out this angle A. How we can find out this angle A? We can also write down this angle DAB, because of this angle is DAB. So angle DAB is equal to this angle, the whole angle is an angle A or angle DAB. Then this time we have to add these two angles, then we can find out the whole angle, means this angle DAB. So here 36 plus 34, it is equal to 70. So in this way we find out the angle A, that is DAB is 70 degree. With the help of this angle A we can find out this angle D or ADC angle. So now you can see this one carefully. So okay, now we have to find out this angle ADC. How we can found? Just now we had found the value of this angle DAB, that is the angle of DAB. DAB was the sum of this 36 and this 34, it is 70 degree, and now this angle A and angle D, both angles are adjacent angles, and now we know that the sum of these two angles is 180 in the case of parallelogram. So you can see angle DAB plus angle ADC means basically angle A and angle D. The sum of these two angles is equal to 180, and now you can see DAB is of 70 degree, and this value we have to find out, means angle ADC remains as it is, equal to 180. Now angle ADC is equal to 180 minus 70, angle ADC is equal to 110. So like this way we can find out the values. I hope this is clear to you. So okay, now you can see its last part, its ninth sum. Okay, in the ninth sum, this diagram is given to us, means a condition is given to us. With the help of this condition, I made already this diagram, so you can see the condition, you can see the statement from your book. So what is this condition? First of all, this parallelogram is given to us. In your book you can see ABC is a parallelogram is given to us. Then this side AB is produced like this to a point E. So like this way, this AB side is produced here. You can see this parallelogram is given and this side is produced to point E, and here you can see angle CBE. Here this angle CB is formed, that is equal to 65 degree. So means this is only the diagram is given to us, and after producing this AB point to E, here this 65 angle is formed, means this angle CBE is formed 65 degree, and now we have to find all the angles of the parallelogram. So okay, now you can see how we can find out all the angles. So first of all, with the help of this 65 we can find out this angle. How? You can see this is a line, and on this line these two angles are formed. So basically you know that how we call these angles are called linear pairs, means those angles which are formed on a line, that angles are called linear pairs. So this angle 65 and this angle ABC are linear pair, and of course the sum of all these two angles will be is equal to 180 because it is formed on a line. You can see this angle 65 and plus this angle, so the total angle will be is equal to 180, which is formed on this line. So with the help of this condition, first of all we can find out this angle ABC. So okay, now we know that the sum of the linear pair is equal to 180, means this angle ABC plus angle CBE, ABC plus CBE, that is equal to 180. So ABC remains as it is plus CB 65 is equal to 180, then ABC is equal to 180 minus 65, and then it will become ABC is equal to 115. So like this way we can find out the value of this ABC 115, because of opposite angles of the parallelogram are always equal. So like this way, first of all we found the value of this B and this D. So now with the help of these two angles we can find out this angle A also. How? Because of we know these two angles are adjacent angles and the sum of these two angles is equal to 180. So now you can see, this time we can write down this DAB means angle A, DAB plus angle B means angle ABC. So DAB plus angle ABC, so the sum of these two angles is equal to 180, and DAB we have to find out, that we have to write down as it is, and then this angle ABC is equal to 115 is equal to 180, then DAB is equal to 180 minus 115 is equal to 65, then angle DAB is equal to 65. So like this way we find the value of A, that is 65, and of course this angle is equal to this angle, so means the angle of C is also of 65. So like this way we can find out all the angles of the parallelogram. So it is also very simple. So dear students, I had explained you this exercise also. With this exercise your chapter is completed, your 16th chapter quadrilateral is also completed. Only first 9 sums are in your syllabus, and also I had given only 2 sums to you that you have to try by yourself, and still you find any difficulty, then you can call me also. You have my contact number, and you can also subscribe my channel to see the videos. Thank you.